Hey, today we've got a 10-minute collie training session. Follow along. We're going to be doing 10 drills, 1 minute each. But first, let's get warmed up, starting off with some forward wrist rotations. Moving straight into the forward and back wrist rotation. I keep a closed grip in my hand here, no opening the hand. Let's go ahead and switch it to the left hand, get some forward wrist rotations and also some forward and back wrist rotations. Feel free to come back to this video to practice this training routine at least 2 to 3 times per week or every day if you're feeling it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start the timer. We got 10 1-minute rounds with a 10-second rest between each round. Round 1 is our X strikes, or the angle 1 and the angle 2. That angle 1 is the downward forehand, the angle 2 is the downward backhand. What I really want to focus on here is getting a good elongated full strike, really working the full arcs and the full potential of the angle 1 and the angle 2. This session is not about speed, it's about focus, feel, and flow. So make sure to be practicing each drill with as precise of mechanic as possible. As far as footwork goes for this session, nothing too specific here, just move around, maintain your balance, change directions, and do the best you can moving your feet and working some triangles if you got them. All right, that ends round 1. Get ready for round 2. We're gonna be working our upward figure 8, which is our angles 3 and 4. So angle 3 is the ascending forehand, angle 4 is the ascending backhand. And make sure that these are diagonal strikes, that they're not coming out horizontal, they're not coming out vertical. Angles 1, 2, 3, and 4 is our basic diagonal strikes here at Collie Center. What I particularly enjoy about the upward figure 8 is the specific emphasis on the natural body mechanics. You'll see and notice the natural hip and shoulder movement, but pay extra attention to the spine movement, the spinal rotation, which is the exact spinal movement that occurs when we walk. Working the upward figure 8 gives a little more natural athletic movement in that spinal rotation, which is great for overall spinal health. 2 rounds down. I hope you're feeling good at this point in the training. Give me a yes in the comments if you're feeling good. Drill number 3 is the plus. This is where we're combining the horizontal and vertical strikes. Basically just drawing a big plus in front of the body. When working the plus, focus on making the transitions between horizontal and vertical strikes as smooth as possible, or when you're moving from the vertical to the horizontal strike, which can be a bit challenging in the beginning because we are moving in 2 completely different opposite directions. Now you'll notice on the horizontal strikes, we can also change the elevation of the strikes, sometimes striking high towards the head, sometimes striking low all the way down by the knees. Alrighty, I don't know, that one felt extra good today. Man, it was pouring rain this morning, but it ended up being a beautiful day, sun shining, nice little breeze. All right, next drill up is our circular strikes. This drill is more about circular energy than it is any particular angle. So feel free to work different circular strikes using the different angles, diagonals, horizontals, verticals. Try to make the circles small, try to make the circles large. Use this round to explore the many different variations of circular strikes. Another great exploration with circular strikes is the variance between full power and what we call short power. I'll go into more detail on this in an upcoming video. How many variations of circular strikes were you able to come up with in that round? Did you hit all of the striking angles? All right, let's finish off our 5 basic striking patterns with round number 5, which is the dot, and that is the thrusts. Now, this one is definitely the trickiest in getting to feel smooth in transition between strikes. Just do the best you can with this one, especially if this is your first time working this drill. Because believe me, smoothness with thrust to thrust just comes with time. Notice how I'm also putting in some puño strikes, so you can thrust not just with the tip of the weapon, but also with the puño. That still counts as a dot. And you can play around with some straight thrusts, some darting thrusts, some elliptical thrusts. There are many different types of thrusts. All right, we are halfway through the session. Take these 10 seconds, shake it out. Now we're gonna start picking it up a little bit more, get a little bit more advanced with our skills. This next round is thrust to slash, slash to thrust. In Kali, we have a principle that states every thrust becomes a cut, every cut becomes a thrust. And this is a great drill to learn to navigate the transitions between these 2 basic tactics, the tactic of thrust and the tactic of slash. Right now is a good point to kind of check in with yourself and seeing how you're feeling so far in this session. How's your body feeling? How's the movement feeling? How's your flow feeling? Where's your focus at? Is your focus on what you're doing? Are you kind of thinking more of other things you need to get done during the day? What's your presence like right now in the session? If you're enjoying this follow along, hit the thumbs up button right now and let me know down in the comments, and maybe we'll do some more of these type of sessions together. Okay, this round we're working watiques, or also known by some styles as abanicos. Watique translates to flick, where abanico is more like the fan motion. So they're pretty interchangeable terms as far as striking techniques go. I classify the watique or watik more as an advanced tactic, not so much because the technique itself is advanced, because it's not. You're really just flicking the tip of the weapon through the rotation and flicking of the wrist. But what makes the tactic more advanced is to apply the tactic safely, meaning you are not going to be risking getting hit in the process. Takes a bit more advanced timing and range measurement. The watiques are very easy to underestimate. They don't look like much, but man, they can deliver some serious damage. Alrighty, round 8 I think we're on now. This is working floretes and dobletes. Some more advanced tactics here. The florete and doblete are 2 cuts on 1 arc. The main difference between the florete and the doblete is that the florete will cut the top edge and then rotate over to cut with the main edge, and the doblete cuts the main edge, rotates over, and cuts the main edge again. Paul, what are you talking about? These edges, man. We're using a stick. Yes, remember that Kali is a blade fighting art, and the stick is a training tool representing the bolo or short sword. All right, if that one was new and confusing to you, that's okay. Sometimes it's good just to be introduced, get a little familiarization, and then get the full true lesson later on. All right, round number 9, we're going into wrist cuts. So all of the cutting techniques here in this round are coming from the wrist or the rotation of the wrist. Now, again, I also do classify wrist cuts as an advanced manipulation because the wrist does break over within the center line, which is technically the most vulnerable place for the hand, which takes a more advanced management of range and timing to apply the tactics and techniques of wrist cuts safely. Which means you are not taking on mutual destruction, meaning getting hit at the same time that you are hitting your opponent. Remember that if you are getting hit while you are applying a tactic or technique, then you did not apply it correctly. All right, great job. We are on our last round, which is just going to be a Corenza round, just a free flow. Put it all together from the previous 9 rounds. Try not to think too much here, and I know that's easier said than done, but Corenza is all about feel. Let yourself go, feel the flow, forget everything you've learned, and just move. Though we're looking to improve our skills, make our transitions smoother, make our flow more fluid, when it comes to Corenza, the beautiful thing is that there's really no right or wrong. And no 2 Corenza sessions will ever be the same. And this is where you get to express yourself in the moment through movement and kind of find or create your own personal style. All right, my friend, that is today's training session. Take a few moments here to take some nice, relaxing, deep breaths. If you are new to the channel or haven't done so yet, hit the subscribe button. Now's a perfect time to do that. If you want to take your training further with me, head over to KaliCenter.com and check out my online academy. Or I'll see you back here in the next video.